Alright, hey guys, it's Zach from Say What Zach here, doing the NHL review for January 8th, which is Wednesday. Got the games up here, there's only 3 of them. Got your current standings. Let's jump into them. Down here is American Hockey League, so if you guys didn't want to know, American Hockey League, I already did a video for the review of all those games and the updated standings. You guys can go over there and watch that one if you want. But we're going to look at the top board for National Hockey League. So the first game was the Philly Flyers taking on the Washington Capitals. The Flyers win this one 3-2. Very close game, well-fought game for the Flyers. They needed this after that awful home road trip over in California. This is a big win they needed. Scoring plays, yeah, Konechny scores his 14th at 3:24 of the first from Sean Couturier, making it 1-0. Then Backstrom scores his 9th at 7:11 of the first. Almost all the scoring is in the first period. From Wilson, making it 1-1. Then Verana scores his 19th at 12:34, so he's having a pretty good year too. 19 goals already, 20 goal scorer isn't bad. Of the first from Kuznetsov and Kempny, making it 2-1. Then Robert Hagg scores his first of the season at 19:18 of the first, from Raphael and Myers, making it 2-2 at the end of the first period. So again, all the scoring pretty much in the first period. And then in the second period, almost in the second period, Kevin Hayes scores his 13th unassisted at 7:59 of the second, making it 3-2. That would be your final. So the Flyers come out with a big win. Your shots on goal are 27-28, so the Capitals have more shots but end up losing, but barely by one. It wasn't really by many. Then your 3 stars are Hayes, Konechny, and Verana. So those are your 3 stars. I would have thought that Carter Hart should have been in there with only allowing 2 goals, but that's just my opinion, but I'm very biased towards goaltenders. Anyways, so that is your first game of the night. Your second game was the Winnipeg Jets taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Jets win this one, a 4-3 shootout. So the Toronto Maple Leafs keep their point streak alive, but obviously would have liked the win. The Jets get a much-needed win as well. So we'll get into the standings in a minute, but both these teams need these wins. Scoring plays, you got Nikolai Ehlers scoring his 18th at 4 minutes of the first from Wheeler and Pionk. Then Matthews, who's looking like he might take the scoring lead away, or goal scoring lead away from Pasternak if he doesn't watch it. He scores his 30th at 4:56 of the first from Mitch Marner. And then Appleton gets his first of the season at 18 minutes of the first, making it 2-1 for the Jets. Then in the second period, you got Timosov scoring his 4th at 6 minutes into the second from Brooks and Kapanen. Mark Scheifele scoring his 21st at 11:45 of the second period from Connor and Pullman, making it 3-2 at that point. Then Matthews scores again for his 31st goal, 19:46 of the second period from Morgan Riley, making it 3-3. Overtime doesn't get it done. Shootout does. Wheeler, I believe, gets the... There's an S in Wheeler here. I don't know why. But anyway, Wheeler, I believe, gets the shootout winner, if I remember correctly. Your shots on goal are 28-28, so tied in shots. And your 3 stars are Scheifele, Matthews, and Wheeler. So those are your 3 stars. Again, big point for Toronto to keep pace with Tampa. And big points for Winnipeg, who are desperately trying to keep up with keeping that first wildcard spot right now. All right, and then your third game. I'm trying to think how to stand. Maybe, yeah, right here works. Sorry, I have a kitty cat like right here sleeping. Try not to wake him up too much, but yeah. It's your third game of the night. Dallas taking on the LA Kings. Dallas goes in and barely squeaks out a win, 2-1 over the LA Kings, going on a 5-game winning streak now. Your goal scoring plays are Kopitar at 16 with a 16th at 2:07 of the first from Toffoli and Iafallo. So now the Kings have been, the last few games I've watched, have scored first right off the bat and then can't score after that. It's really weird. Anyways, also, guess I mentioned this now. Kopitar is now, with that goal, 4th all-time goal leader in the LA Kings history with 327, passing Bernie Nichols. So congratulations on that achievement for Anze Kopitar. 328 goals, that's pretty good. I think Luke Robitaille has his number 1 at 527-ish, somewhere around there. But yeah, so he has a few more hundred to get to beat that. But 4th is still pretty good. Congratulations on that. Your second goal is Jamie Benn with his 10th at 14:46 of the second period from Sagan and Lindell, making it 1-1. And then Blake Como gets his 6th this year for 15:23 of the second from Lindell and Cogliano. Cogliano getting on the board, good for him. Your shots on goal are 32 to 31, so all the shots on goal in today's action were relatively very close. They're all within one of each other pretty much. So shots on goal didn't really matter today. But anyways, your finals 2-1 again for Dallas. So Dallas gets 2 points. They also desperately needed. The LA Kings, we already knew, were going to probably be sellers if they can at the trade deadline. They're not going to be making the playoffs, unfortunately, at this pace. They're just at 12 points, I believe, 12, 13 points out. Yeah, that's too many points. Usually about 7 or 8, you're done. They're 12 or 11, whatever it is. It just said 13. I was off. 13 points out. That's pretty much means you're done for the playoff race this year. In that note, your current standings right here, where they always are. Every video, if you're ever needing them, in any video you watch of mine, I always got National Hockey League, American Hockey League standings updated to date. So your Atlantic Division is Boston with 61, Tampa with 54, Toronto with 54, the Panthers with 49, Buffalo with 45, Montreal with 43, Senators with 37, and Detroit with 25. The Metropolitan, the Capitals are 65, keeping good pace of keeping for that President's Trophy, which means they probably won't win the Cup. And that means the pick I'm picking probably won't win the Cup either. Thanks Washington. Anyways, New York Islanders at 57, Pittsburgh with 57, Carolina with 52, Philadelphia Flyers are at 52, keeping that last wildcard spot. Columbus is right on their heels with 50, the Rangers at 44, and the Devils at 37. That's your Eastern Conference. West, St. Louis at 61, Dallas with 54, taking that second spot away from the Colorado Avalanche, who are in second with 50, or in third with 54 points. Winnipeg in the last wildcard spot, the first wildcard spot, 52 points. That's the cutoff for the playoffs. Minnesota at 46, Nashville 45, and Chicago 44. In your Pacific Division, the Coyotes are still first with 54. The Golden Knights are 54 points as well. Edmonton with 51. Calgary in the last wildcard spot, so second wildcard, would be 51 points cut off. Vancouver, 50 points. San Jose, 42. Ducks, 39. And the Kings in last place with 38. So there you go. Those are your updated NHL standings, your updated scores for Wednesday, January 8th. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. I just tried to do a quick little rundown of everything going on in the world of hockey. If you like the videos, give us a like and subscribe. This is Zach from Sit With Zach, and I will talk to you guys again soon.